Recently, I was talking to my daughter, and she said, "Mommy, I love you more than anyone in the whole world." And I said, "Thank you, Yuri, but you should absolutely love yourself more than you love me." And she said, "Love myself? Mommy, I can't love myself." And I said, "Yuri, of course you can love yourself. Why can't you love yourself?" She said, "Because I love you." And then I realized the importance of teaching people how to love themselves. Loving yourself is the most spiritual act that you can commit. It is the most spiritual practice in the world. Why? Because we are alive because of the vibration of love. Not necessarily like, oh, at that moment of conception, your parents loved each other or anything like that. Love is the vibration which fuels creation and creativity. We're not talking about romantic love. We're not even talking about familial kind of love. We are talking about love and appreciation and gratitude and wonderment for all love when we wake up every single morning with the air that we breathe, because oh my God, we are here in this universal sandbox. Do whatever we want. We have such a magnificent opportunity, right? Loving ourselves looks like honoring our creative flow. Loving ourselves looks like listening to the guidance from within. Loving ourselves looks like honoring who we are and recognizing the multitudinous. Ourselves looks like honoring the unlimited creativity that flows within us. Loving ourselves looks like knowing who we are, and if we don't know who we are, doing everything we can to find out who we are. It's the most spiritual thing that you can do, is to dig through all of this 3D earthbound shit and remember ourselves. Loving ourselves looks like showing up in the world the way we want to be seen, not the way somebody else tells us that we should. Making the impact we think, we believe, and know is needed, and not living our lives according to guidelines that somebody else set out for us. Loving ourselves looks like listening to our gut instincts, following our intuition, and acknowledging when we make missteps and not beating ourselves up for it. It looks like lovingly forgiving ourselves and forgiving all the harm that has been caused to us. Not necessarily releasing people of the responsibility of what they did to us, but releasing the harm. Loving ourselves looks like honoring our boundaries, loving our bodies, honoring our bodies, and never mistreating them by putting in poison and fake foods, by giving in to gluttony because they're like, oh, it tastes so good, when we know in fact it's nothing but poison. I mean, yeah, you might get a jolt out of sticking your finger in an electric socket, but why would you do that? Loving ourselves means being open to love and not holding on to the idea that the next person is going to treat us like the last person made us feel. Because one, that last person was an experience, right? And we learn from it, okay? Why would you repeat the same lesson? We punish ourselves by not wanting to open ourselves and be expansive to new opportunities, to interact with new people. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. It's hard. When you get bit, you don't want to get bit again, right? But we know that we're here to join up with our soul's team. And so therefore, we have to be open to the experience. We can't keep ourselves closed off from new ideas, new people. For me, part of loving myself is making sure that I look good and feel good every single day. Whatever means that is that I choose it to be for me. And I do so, and I step into places, and I never feel like I'm doing too much or I'm doing too little. I always know that everything that I do is the exact amount needed for me. I don't allow other people's perceptions and imagined concerns to affect what I do or how I show up or the way I interact with others. It's all about me. And that's not a selfish thing. That's just a true respect that the most important opinion in the world is mine. I love myself, and I hold myself in the highest regard. And the most trusted advice that I ever get comes from within, because I trust that I'm connected to Source. I trust the connection that I have to Source. And so with that, I know that the things that come from within are divinely guided. There's no one outside in this 3D realm universal sandbox that can tell me the things that Spirit has told me and directed of me, the things that I want and desire, are not the things that are meant for me. I love myself. What are ways that you show yourself you love yourself? Let me know. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what about this video you enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to click that bell button so you can be the first to know when my next video comes out. And I will see you all next time. Bye.